Hi everyone, it's Robinflying Crochet. If you're watching this video, this is the second one I'm doing on February the 11th. It's a Friday. I got my sign up. My first video I shot, I forgot to talk about my sign. I did talk about, if you can see this thing here, I had a thyroid biopsy. I'm waiting for results. So that's everything going on right now. I will somehow figure out how to turn this around somehow so that you can actually read it unless you have the ability to read backwards. I was so excited to get this. I really was. I couldn't wait. And somewhere along the lines, my son looked at it when he was helping me get my entrance thing on there. And he turns around and says, "Mom, do you realize that your sign is backwards?" I'm like, "No, I can read it. It's fine." Which, when I'm looking at it, it looks backwards to me here. So I would think when it's recorded, it would look fine because you're reading it. No, it's still backwards. So I had to figure out how to get that switched around, how to switch the video or something so that you can read it. But I'm so proud of my sign. I don't want to get rid of it. So, but it's not really helpful. Okay, here we go. What have I done this week? Well, I've done a lot. I've got some finished projects. I've got some unfinished projects. And I think everything is in front of me somewhere. And I'm looking around and I feel like I'm missing something. No, it's farther back. Hold on, you're going to get a close-up. Now I've got my finished projects together. Anyway, so I shot my second installment of my hat and scarf video, and I forgot to include what I was going to do for March, that if you wanted to participate with me, you could. Totally forgot it. So I don't know. I probably would just go back and reshoot it maybe, or shoot another one coming up. Hey, this is what I'm doing for March. If you want to join along, please do. But anyway, I did crochet and create. Crochet, the letter N, create, and I'll link it down below. And this is my finished project for the Gabby Grandma, and I'll link her down below. I have a hat and a scarf set. Okay? So I finished those. So if you want to hear me talk about them, go over to the hat and scarf for February, and you'll be able to see that. I got done a towel topper, except for the button, which means it's a WIPS still, and I totally didn't look at that because I worked on 2 of these this week. I don't know why Saturdays I'm not getting as many of these done as I used to. I don't know, but I'm only getting so much. But I got one done for Easter. And I picked one up that this is why you don't leave Robin play alone by herself. Before it was interruptions by Elijah. Now it's just interruptions by Robin. And it took so long to get this thing to sit right up here. I found out no matter where I go, I just never seem to have enough light. So I went and purchased a small little lamp so that I could actually have light on me somewhere so that you could see what I was doing, or you could see me, because I've done shop videos where you couldn't see either. But I want to show this one. This was my finished project part of it. This one was totally finished. I'm still fighting my light. My light wants to fall over because I'm on the bed. I done this one. And I was doing it in a tan that I have. And it's very thin. It's like a Caron Simply Soft thin, even though it's a number 4. So it's Burnett blanket, or Burnett satin. I think it's Burnett satin. So I was crocheting it, and I was thinking, well, as thin as it is, I'll have to double everything. I'll double the lines, double everything. And it wasn't until I was completely done. That meant stitched, trimmed, buttoned. I folded it over and I looked at it. Somehow or another, in all my wise wisdom of what I was doing, I had turned around and had gotten the buttonhole and the extended part of the towel topper on this side of the towel, and it wasn't in the middle like it's supposed to be. So I had the towel topper it was like this. That's basically what the towel looked like. And I had all these lines over here, and I'm like, what the heck's going on? And I come to find out when I looked at it, because I was doing everything twice, and that meant the decreases twice and everything else, and each line twice. I was decreasing, because I would decrease, then I would put a regular line, then I would go and decrease, then I put a regular line. I was always going back to the same spot to do my decreases. So I was decreasing on one side, but leaving the other side alone. And it wasn't until I got it completely done, all the way done, completely trimmed, everything stitched in, added the button, stitched it down, closed it up, held it up to look at it when I realized it wasn't done right anyway. So because I don't have any enough blue to match this dark blue up. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Probably look better if I have a glass on. I didn't have enough dark blue to match that side or the blue lettering, but the Burnett satin I had matches this very well. I mean, I could put a white top on it too, but I try not to put white tops on it. I kind of want my white tops to stay my white tops. Anyway, so there you go. So that's what happened to that. But I did have create a groundhog. Amigurumi is what it says. Create a groundhog amigurumi. But I found these. These are so cute. I'll get one. Put it up here. My husband says it looks like a bear. Get it in the right light. There you go. But it is actually, when you look at it, it is a groundhog pattern and it is coasters. Now I could put teeth on it if I want, but he said no, just go ahead and leave it alone. I think these are cute. I think they are just so adorable. So I made 4 because it's a coaster set. Now the real question is, do I need 4 of these? No, but I love the pattern. So I made them. So if you like some groundhog coasters, and I can afford to ship them to you or can them to you if you're close enough to me, I will be happy to give them to you. They are 100% acrylic. I like them, but my family doesn't use coasters. No, instead of coasters, we use sealed cups so the kids don't spill anything. I do have a coaster on my table, but that's just something I created also. Then this is from, get my book out. Well, I did some more Charli Love hat. Always will do Charli Love hat if I had time. So I got 3 preemie hats done. I did all the same color, using up a ball. I'm working in my scrap things or things that are already open, trying to finish them up. That's what I'm actually doing. And get this on. You will notice that these hearts match my hat and scarf. I finished the ball yarn. By the time I was done, I had started this one, the bigger one. I had started that one. I was halfway through, and I stopped it so I could do the scarf, I think. I wanted to make sure I had enough yarn to do the scarf. So I did this, finished this, the hat. So I turned around and finished the scarf already, made half of this, stopped so I could make the hat, and then I came back and finished it, and then still had enough to make another one, which I was trying to go around this one and couldn't. That's why the dark blue's there. But anyway, when I was trying to do this one with the dark blue, I had already had this one done, but had it sitting in my lap, and I picked it up and I stitched a dark ring around this one too. It was fine. It was finished. So I sat there and looked at it and said, do I want to turn around and take it off? Do I want to just leave it? So I decided just to leave it, and I would just stitch one on this one. So I was trying not to make 2 of the same thing. So this one was going to be just blue, and this one was going to be blue and blue. Well, you know, best laid plans of mice and men. That's okay. And I have to look up and see where this one is from. I can never remember. I know it's Della something. And if you hear anything, it's because my grandson just came in and went back out and decided not to close the door all the way, and I cannot keep everybody quiet while I'm doing this. That just doesn't happen. So this is from Bella D. Dia maybe. BELLADIA. It is a free pattern. It's called Sweetheart Crochet Pattern. I absolutely love it. Simple. Using up scraps. It's fast. It's maybe at the most a 2-hour project, if that. Once you get the hang of it, it just comes automatically to it. So that is what I am doing right now. Oh, what I am working on. Please tell me that's not my son dropping off the other grandkids. I'm not ready yet. I am working Jayda InStitches. And look at the pattern, see if this is the front. That's the back. You look at the back. This is the front. My little burrito. And yes, it is round up pretty tight. This would have been done and been a finished project, but I only have one hook. I bought this hook just for this to see if I like it. It's a totally new stitch for me. Didn't know if I would. And I lost the hook. And if you're a crocheter or if you have pens, you know how quickly they go missing. And I lost a hook. And where I lost it, I kind of feel like I knew that I lost it, but I lost it late at night because I was going to stop it because I was starting to make too many mistakes and I had to recount my lines and everything. And it fell behind me. And I kind of remember it doing that, but I did not go searching for it that night. So when I came out the next day to sit down and work on it, I'm like, where's my actual crochet hook? Had not a clue. And then I was like, oh, I can't find it. So I kept looking. And yesterday it dawned on me that it fell behind me. Not beside me, not in one of my bags. It fell behind me. So I had to turn around and go get it. Sorry about that. It's just one of those days. Anyway, so that's what I have going on right now. I am getting ready to shoot my video talking about my audiobooks. So if you want to come back and see that, you can. Like I said, I'm shooting 3 videos a day. This is number 2. Hat and scarf was first. Shooting this one, and then I'm going to shoot my audiobook. It's time for me to shoot my audiobook. So if you like my channel, of course, give me a thumbs up. I do take thumbs down. Creative criticism, so please be kind. Subscribe if you like my channel. If the bell pops up, if you're on something that has the bell to pop up, please click the bell so that you see all my videos. My channel is growing. I wish to continue growing it. And thanks for joining me. Thanks for looking at what I've made this week. Until next time, be kind.